Hey guys, welcome back to Cycle Fab. I'm Larry. I've been making YouTube videos for 3 years now, as of this last April. And I'm at the point now with 6,300 plus subscribers that I can actually start making videos on what I originally started this channel about. And that is building motorcycles. I have a passion for it. Now, I did start on a motorcycle project, a Suzuki GS550, but the only reason why I was working on a 550 is because it was free and it was given to me. This here was free and also given to me, but this is a 1971 CB750, and it's not froze up. In other words, it was running when it was pulled out of the frame. I know that for a fact. So what I will be doing in the next several weeks is bringing you more videos for one, and incorporating more powder coat videos and also rust removing videos on this bike. There will be metal finishing as well. Now, I don't plan on going inside this engine as far as splitting the cases or anything like that. There will be externals done to it and so on and so forth. You guys will see. I've got a couple of fuel tanks, the CB750 fuel tank that came with this, and then a peanut tank that I think I might end up using for the build that I'm going to be doing. And this is a picture of what I have in mind. This is very, very, very close to what I will be building. And it's just a neat looking little ride. I've always wanted to build a Honda CB750 because they're just a great engine. That is the first sport bike engine as far as I'm concerned, or anyway, the bigger, what really made sport motorcycling what it is today. And it started with this. So let's go around. I want to show you these close up, what I'm working with and what, you know, where I'm going to go from here, and the process at which these videos will be coming out. In other words, what I'll be doing first and second and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get into that, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, remember, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and hit that notification bell too, so you know when my next videos are coming out. And if you really like the video, share it with a buddy. Now let's take a look at all this. Okay guys, here it is right there. There's no oxidation on it really. That's what I always have a hard time with, and that's the biggest thing that you have with aluminum is that white corrosive oxidation. And when I say corrosive, I just meant it's, you know, interaction, chemical reaction with the aluminum. Fortunately for this engine there is no corrosion on it. In other words, there's no aluminum oxide, no aluminum rust, you know, you could say. It's just dirty. It's just filthy dirty. Now, this up here, yeah, something got on the heads here. Maybe it's just dirt. I don't know, but I have seen much, much worse in this. Yeah, right here you can see the oxidation. I don't know if that's really true oxidation. Maybe a little bit of that and mostly dirt. But we will find out. Like I said, I want to take this step by step. This is going to be pressure washed before I do anything to it. Now I will put covers over these. Like I said, it's a 1971 Honda CB750, and it looks to be in great shape for it being that old and sitting for that long inside of a garage. There's the tank that I got with it. Obviously you can see somebody at one point in time wanted to do a race scene on here. There's checkerboard on it and whatever else. The original color of this was maroon or whatever, red. Go with burgundy red, I guess. Now here's the weld frame fixture dimensions right there. That's the blueprint. You can pull these off free on the internet. I'll put a link down below. This thing is like really rusty. I don't have a good enough light with me. Yeah, you can't see down in there, but I can. It's nasty. But to what extent, I do not know. Now, this is an item that I had in the back right here, and I plan on using it. Also, the headlight. That came off the Suzuki GS550. There's the carbs for this, and they're not vacuum controlled, they're mechanical controlled, which I found very interesting. Luckily, I was able to find a company that makes supposedly very reputable part rebuild kits for these. So I'll check them out. I don't even know who makes them. I assume Mikuni or, oh, I don't remember what the other brand is. This disc did come with it. The headlight, let's see. Yeah, that came with it also. And here's the wheel. Now it's a disc rear brake, which was very, very common on them. That is an 18-inch. So I'm going to use the wheel ribs. Of course, I'll put new spokes in it, but there's going to be a lot of polishing on that. And also, now this is the front. It's a 19-inch. And what I've been researching on this is apparently one thing to do with these when you're customizing them is, see those ribs down in there? Yeah, those are turned down and they just leave it flat, probably for polishing reasons. Here, the same thing. Now, these ribs in here are intended to do two things: for support and also probably for cooling. But do they really need to be there? I don't know. Will I leave them? I don't know. Now, the ones in the front, I think actually look pretty cool. I'm definitely going to leave those. The ribs on the rear, I don't know. I want to do some more research on it before I start cutting on anything. Now, this is a seat that I have. It's given to me by one of my uncles. And it's a Lapierre. Yeah, it's supposed to go on I think a mid-90s Sportster. But I'm going to use it to some extent. I'm thinking what I might do is just extend it out and recover it. But I don't know yet. This is just what I have laying around. Now these bars, I'm not necessarily going to use these bars, but I am going to use the dimensions of them. I just like them. They're an upright bar, not too aggressive and definitely not too low. And also the brake on them. Well, it's more of a dirt bike bar, but that's okay. I'm looking for something that's going to be comfortable to ride and practical to ride is what I should say. But yeah, also comfortable. Oh yeah, this is the tank that I'll more than likely be using. And I'll show you a picture here of the idea that I had. This is something that I'm going for as far as the look or the lines of the bike, of the frame that I'm going to be building for this bike. But that's down the line. Obviously, what I've got to do first, like I said, is get this engine clean. And I want to do it with, I don't have a high pressure washer. Mine broke and I'm too lazy to fix the thing and I'm too cheap to go out and buy another one. It's rare that I do use one. But anyway, this engine's going to get a good bath and then I want to get it running. That's the first thing to do. So rebuild the carbs, this, and I'll do a few videos over that and we'll get it running and going, and after that it should be rolling pretty well. Like I said, the wheels, those, they're rusted up. You know, it'd probably help if I turn the light on. There we go. Shot almost an entire video without the light. The wheels are not too bad. I mean, just to look at them, yeah, they're horrible, but they're not real deep. Like I said, this thing's been stored inside of a garage. So what I'm going to do is just disassemble them and do the whole powder coat thing on them. Now the hubs, they're going to be polished, and I'm not sure what I want to do with the powder coat. I don't know. I'm thinking polish them and do them in a copper. I just really got hooked on that copper look after this video right here. If you look up in your right-hand corner, there'll be a link for it. That powder, the copper powder on polished aluminum is just awesome. I just think it pops. But then again, you know, I change my mind on colors so often. Now here's the bender I'm going to be using to build the frame with. This is by JD Square. Get over here where you can see the JD Square Incorporated. And No, I do not keep my equipment as clean as I should. Sorry. Who has a clean shop anyway? I'm sure a lot of people do, but this works great. It's air hydraulic assist, and you'll see it in operation. All right, so there you go. That is what I've got going on, and I will be bringing you guys more videos more often, once a week, really. So I'm excited about this project, and that's one reason why I have not been working on the Suzuki GS550 very much. I just did not have a passion for it. It's a 550cc. I weigh 220 pounds and just shy of 6 feet. Now, I'm sure it will do just fine, and I am going to finish it. I just lost my oomph on it. I just did not have a passion for it. Plus, this dropped in my lap. And I've been wanting one of these for a very, very long time, and I finally got one. I got one that I know is not frozen, and it comes from a reputable background. I don't have a title on it, unfortunately, but hey, that's okay. This is Texas. It's actually not that hard to register a homemade vehicle down here. But I'll worry about that when the time comes. Right now, I just want a project for me and for you guys, and both of us get something out of it, especially the fun part. I just love building bikes. I really do. I really love the bending metal, building frames. Now, I've not built that many frames. I've built parts of frames. But this one, I'm going to build the whole thing. I will be building the frame fixture jig, frame welding jig fixture. There we go. And it will be a bench top mount, all right? I'll be mounting it on one of these benches. And y'all will get to see me do that, and it will be worth your while, I guarantee it. So I'll have a video every week, I promise. So remember, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you know when my next videos are coming out, and go ahead and share this video with a friend if you like it. Y'all take care now. I'll see you next week. Bye.